Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. It's Tuesday the 24th? 24th. 24th of February. They're not running any water right now. Pretty cool. I am below Fall Creek. Fall Creek Marina is just above me. Right there. And got a pretty good south wind, nice little chop. I thought I'd stop here and fish this sculpin 32nd ounce jig with the Indy orange head. It's got a lot of paint scratched off because it's caught a lot of fish. 6X tippet, float about 4 feet. I was gonna point out, I put another type of float on here about the same size a minute ago, and I didn't like what I was seeing. I think I was getting bites, but I really couldn't see. What float did I have on there? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I had that float on, which is kind of a football, and I put this one back on. I put the line through the top at the bottom so it rides like this. So it'll sit in the water like this, and when you get a bite, it will tilt. This one, that one doesn't tilt. It just kind of doesn't, you know. So I think this one works a lot better, this teardrop float, as far as seeing the bite in a chop like this. If it was flatter water, I don't think it'd make any difference, but I just wanted to point that. I mean, you got to see the bite to set the hook. So, and I said about 4 feet deep. There are a few fish that are midging, so it's cloud cover, kind of cloud cover and a chop. So I think the fish are going to be not on the bottom, but they're going to be below the surface, not too far. And if they're biting real light, they're not going to pull the float under. They're just going to kind of tilt it up a little bit. And it's hard to see in this chop because your float is moving up and down a lot. But I saw that bite. Little rainbow. Hadn't been in the lake very long, didn't have much color. The other thing you don't want to do is throw too far from the boat in these kind of conditions, because you really do have to see that float, and you got to see the bite. If you throw it too far, you're not going to see it quite as good. It's been really windy today. The wind's really starting to lay down now. It's about 4:30. I don't really like to throw it more than 40 feet. Might be a stalker day. There's another rainbow that's not a lot of color. I just had a bite. There, he got it. Huh. Must be a lot of fish in here. Spot lock right here. Cookie cutter. All three of these fish are look the same size pretty much. Oh, my trolling motor. Wow. I might be in a school of stalkers. Usually rainbows will, after they're stalked, they'll travel in a school. It's got a little bit more color to it, but not much. A little bigger too. Yes, I have my cutter. I better use it today. Actually, my float's kind of twisted. Straighten it out. Hey, for you guys that don't live in this area in the Ozarks, it's not going to make national news, but there were two deputy sheriff officers killed yesterday, shot by a guy that on a traffic stop, and just a bad deal. You guys would remember, because it affects a lot of people, family, friends. I mean, the whole community. There's two communities right now that are hurting. You guys remember them in your prayers. It happened last night. Kind of makes what I do here, I don't know. Gotta keep going. Not sure why I have to move, but I'm gonna move a little bit. Oh my gosh. Literally just tossed it out there. It wasn't even my cast. Be a little bigger. Ouch. Okay. I really, just the luck of the draw, stopping right here. Because I really do think I've just got a school. I just saw one come up under my float. Missed him. He's the smallest, but he's fighting the hardest. Tell you what, I shouldn't even say that. I'm gonna fish here a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna go on up in the trophy area. So if they're biting like this here, they might be biting up there pretty good. Short and stocky male. This is pretty crazy. Not sure if that was a bite or not. If you think you're getting a bite, set the hook. They must have heard me. Ooh, big wake. Wow. Okay, one more cast. I've sat right in front of this dock the whole time. That small, it's the second dock over there. Oh, just had a fish come up and look at the float. You know, in the hatchery, those fish are top feeders. When they feed them, they'll throw the food in. And it floats. So. I'm gonna keep fishing. I mean, I know I'll probably catch bigger fish up there, but as I keep my rod real low to the water so that wind doesn't catch it, because I don't want to drag. I don't want the wind to drag the float and the jig along. I want it to stay in one spot. That's a little one. They're not really taking it under right now. They're kind of, like I said, tilting that float. At first they were yanking it under. This is the best fish of the day right here. And you can tell he's been in the lake. He's been eating some bugs. Really pretty. Might have been a bite, might not have. Missed him. Yeah, it is. I just about didn't set the hook on that one. Should have said it. we miss in this kind of scenario. How many bites I don't see. Well, they're not very big, but they're fun. Ooh, he's pretty. Very, very silver. Again, he's been in the lake a while. Oh, he broke my line. Ah. Okay. I just wonder how many jigs this thing, or how many fish this jig has caught. It's still holding together pretty good. You really probably ought to retie your jig. Every 5 or 6 fish, especially if you catch a big one and you put a lot of stress on the knot. And I am up to 13. Come on. Starting to lose my chop. It's that time of day. It's easier to see the bite. That one broke me off. I guess I'll leave. Well, that was fun. I put too much pressure on. I should have let him run, but I didn't. Broke my line. So I'm going to head home. Thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun. 13 is what I came up with. Hopefully I hit the button every time. We'll see. See you tomorrow.